Alrighty guys, it is currently 6:25 a.m. on this beautiful morning. Just getting my beautiful walk in, and I just wanted to talk about something real quick. So I wanted to talk about propaganda and what propaganda really is in 2026. Okay, so propaganda is no longer this thing that you see on television made by this billion-dollar machine, right? It's no longer made by this billion-dollar television show advertisement that you see that's 30 seconds long. It's no longer the billboard you see. It is no longer something that's easily identifiable, right? What is advertisement? What is marketing, right? What is all these things? It is now being made by people that are holding their phone up like me, right? Advertisement has been more covert than anything, more than ever, right? Your favorite content creator is holding their phone and recording out of their apartment in their $100 chair. They're using their computer setup. They are using their they're not using $1 billion studio, and it makes it seem more intimate than ever. And these people are millionaires. Point blank period. And I'm not saying this is propaganda, but it's like, you go on like someone like, I don't watch his videos to be quite honest to know his content like that, but I hear like content creators like Sam Sulik, for instance. The dude's like a multi-millionaire, but he's still driving his like Toyota or whatever to the gym, still shooting, like eating canned chicken and, shit like that, which is great. That's amazing. Sorry, man, my nose is running early in the morning and I don't have any tissues with me, so. And yeah, man, I don't know if she was talking to me. She's talking stuff. She's vibing out though. It's early. Alrighty. Anyways, so you see a content creator like Sam Sulik or something, and you think to yourself like, oh, that's like, he's just like me, relatable. Dude's a multi-millionaire, right? So all I'm saying is advertisement is more covert than ever, to where the people that are selling you something, they're doing it in such a way, it's no longer being done by a $1 billion corporation. It's being done by someone that you are relating to more easily than ever. They're the ones now selling you the products. They're the ones now selling you the protein powders. I'm sorry guys, my nose is running. They're the ones now selling you all this shit. That's the new form of advertisement. Okay? That is the new form of content creation. So you must understand that you are being sold to in the most covert way more now than ever, because it's no longer being done on a television set. It is no longer being done in an obvious manner. So it makes falling for videos, falling for anything really more easier than ever, because that is the new form of advertisement. That is the new form of propaganda, right? Your guy that's recording in his $1,000 studio is now getting views as much as like the news television. So, that being said, it's more easier to fall for anything more than ever, because now you don't even think you're falling for something, because you're like, oh, it's not being shown on television. It's some random guy on YouTube just holding his phone, or it's some TikToker holding his phone, or it's somebody and they're just like me. It's very easy to fall for the relatability aspect. This is why live streamers are more popping now than ever. This is why your favorite TikToker is more rich than ever. and they dress like you and me, and they don't live a flashy lifestyle. The most successful ones I find are the ones that actually keep up the same image of humbleness as to where they started, because it makes it more relatable. So really, in a way, it's like they're authentically inauthentic, unless, you know, they're genuinely like that. You know, I'd find it funny. Let's say these guys, they make their videos like in their humble beginning type of vibe, like studios, and when they turn the camera off, they go to a mansion, you know, like they're trying to keep it like, you know, I'm still the same old YouTuber I once was. And then they go home and they got like supercars and shit, but they make it seem like, you know, oh, you know, I'm just your regular everyday guy. So I wouldn't fall for shit on here, bro. All I'm saying is, and why I mentioned propaganda in the very first like minute of the video was because when it comes into like the political space, it's being spewed by, like, I even saw like the Nelk boys, for instance, make a fucking like get into politics and shit like that. So it's like, what the fuck are a bunch of party motherfucker ass fools doing, making like political videos? So that's what I mean by propaganda when we're talking about like political aspect. But it's the same way when it comes to any form of advertisement or digital product on here. It's just shit is being sold to you at a more covert way, more now than ever, to where you're always fighting off advertisement without really even realizing it at this point, because the advertiser is no longer a separate entity. The advertiser is the person, you know, giving you the content. So yeah, that's what the advertiser is now, right? It's no longer like 30-second break advertisement from third-party company. It's 30-second break with the YouTuber in question spewing the advertisement themselves, selling you some bullshit ass VPN blocker or something. Fuck if I know, you know? Or 10% off my discount code. Selling their booty hole out when they could just create their own product. But anyways, that's my thought process on covert advertisement, I guess propaganda to a certain extent. Well, not even a certain extent. I mean, as I said, it's clear as day propaganda when you got YouTubers who are known to be fucking party YouTubers or whatever type of YouTuber they are, like comedians and shit, all of a sudden get into political space. This shit's just more covert and obvious more now than ever. To me, it's not covert. I mean, to the youth it is. You know, I'm pushing 30. This shit is more obvious to me more now than anything. But to a bunch of motherfuckers, it ain't. So, yep. Till next time, bro. Peace.